Chapter 982. Grasping the Battlefield Killer Move. In the shark fishing banquet, delicious delicacies filled the table as the aroma of wine pervaded the air. After seeing Fang Yuan's wisdom path attainment, Shark Demon and Subai Man were very inviting and warm towards Fang Yuan. While drinking, Shark Demon summoned many female Gu masters. How can we not have dances to entertain us while in a banquet? These are the servants that I nurture. They have Gu Master cultivation level and are skilled in transformation path. They can perform the Sea Demon dance. Many Gu immortals have praised it. Today I will let both of you watch and critique it. These female Gu masters were all beautiful like flowers. Their bodies were slim and attractive. Right now, music could be heard as the girls danced. Their sleeves fluttered in the air. They were extremely dazzling and alluring. Suddenly, the music changed as the calming atmosphere became faster. The female Gu masters transformed and gained fishtails, becoming mermaids dancing in the air. The music changed again, becoming lively. The female Gu masters transformed again, growing shells on their backs, becoming clam girls dancing around. The music changed again with a metallic feel. The hands of the female Gu masters turned into crab pincers. They danced around, causing wind to blow. They were bold and grand. The music changed time and again as the female Gu masters transformed every time, showing an array of dancing styles. Fang Yuan had a truly eye-opening experience. Eastern Sea has various unique and wondrous cultures. It is truly different from Northern Plains' brutish and bold beauty. Tai Bai Yun Sheng praised deeply. Shark Demon saw that Fang Yuan did not speak and asked, how would Sir Chen critique it? It is indeed beautiful, beyond imagination, Fang Yuan said, finding it a bit funny internally. In his previous life, his wisdom path attainment was not high. Even though he suppressed Bodan, it was through schemes and framing. But now, after displaying great capabilities, Fang Yuan obtained the enthusiastic hosting of Shark Demon and Subai Man. In his previous life, even though Fang Yuan joined the shark fishing banquet, there were no dances or songs provided for him. But now its appearance showed that Shark Demon was placing great emphasis on Fang Yuan. As the dance ended, the female Gu masters left. Subai Man smiled. I wonder which servants Sir Chen and Sir Tai Bai like. Just tell us. I can make the decision and give them to you. I am too old, too old. Thank you, madam, for the thought. Tai Bai Yun Sheng rejected it politely. Fang Yuan said, I have heard some things about the shark fishing banquet. I am more interested in the shark groups outside of the underwater palace. Subai Man felt some disappointment, but she smiled. Hey, sirs did not choose the servants. It is their misfortune. But I cannot make decisions about the sharks in this sea. They are my husband's prized possession. Ha 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 ha, if you want to take part, how can I not agree to it? In every shark fishing banquet, I will gift some sharks. But there is a rule in this. I wonder if you have any understanding towards it, Shark Demon asked. Of course I understand. Fang Yuan nodded, waving the fan in front of him. But I need to confirm with the owner, the sharks in the sea, no matter what we catch or how many we catch, they will belong to us. That is true, but you have to do it personally. Shark Demon nodded without hesitation. Fang Yuan smiled. Then let me deduce which is the most valuable shark in this shark sea. If I can really obtain it, I hope you can bear with the pain and give it to me. Hehehe. Sir Chen, go ahead and use your methods. Shark Demon smiled. He wanted to probe Fang Yuan's true foundation. Fang Yuan pretended to pinch his fingers and deduce. At once, his body was covered in starlight, shining brilliantly. A moment later, starlight shone and shot out everywhere, filling the entire palace. A moment later, bells rung. The scene was beyond words. Starlight shone with a grand appearance. Aura of immortal goose surged as Shark Demon and Subai Man were moved. They transmitted to each other secretly. This wisdom star Chen Dao is truly incredible. Did you notice he has already used 3 different immortal Gu? I wonder which wisdom path immortal Gu they are. What they did not know was, Fang Yuan was just pretending. It was a facade. The starlight faded. Fang Yuan's forehead was covered in sweat. After resting for a short moment, he slowly opened his eyes. His eyes burst out with starlight, shooting out several meters past. The light was extremely dazzling. One could not stare directly at it. To think that Lord Shark Demon and Lady Subai Man have such incredible methods. You actually used enslavement path methods to restrain a rank 8 level 1 finger flow shark? I am truly impressed. Even though I deduced it, my methods are too weak. I cannot capture this beast. What a shame. Earlier I spoke arrogant words, but now my abilities are insufficient. I hope the two of you do not laugh at me. The bodies of Shark Demon and Subai Man shuddered. Wisdom Star Chen Dao could deduce even this secret? This. At once, this rank 7 Gu immortal couple stared with wide eyes. They looked at Fang Yuan with an expression of disbelief. A few breaths later, Shark Demon and Subai Man calmed down slowly as they finally reacted. Subai Man sighed. I finally know how skilled Sir Chen is. One finger flow shark is our greatest secret. Sir Chen might not know this. But to prevent others from deducing this matter, we had put in a lot of effort to ask Song Jiadan to conceal this information for us. Sharksea continued. Jiadan sits in Twin Polar. Huan hides in Nangong. There is also Dragonhead Tortoise, living inside Adversity Sea. Song Jiadan is one of the 3 most outstanding Wisdom Path Gu Immortals in Eastern Seas, Gu Immortal World. Brother Chen's methods could breach Song Jiadan's defenses. That means that Brother Chen's Wisdom Path attainment can match Song Jiadan already? Fang Yuan's heart jumped. He had overdone it. He quickly waved his hand, salvaging the situation. Oh, I cannot match Song Jiadan yet. I had been lucky earlier and did better than usual. If I faced off against Song Jiadan personally, I would not be able to win. Shark Demon's upper body moved forward. He looked at Fang Yuan, saying, I finally have seen Sir's abilities. But earlier in Yulu Blessed Land, why did Sir not use Immortal Gu? Fang Yuan chuckled. Wouldn't using Immortal Gu expend Immortal Essence? This would raise my cost in unraveling it. I am not as rich as Lord Shark Demon, if using Mortal Gu can also unravel the Battlefield Killer move, except that the time needed would be longer. Why wouldn't I do it? Shark Demon's heart was jumping. Fang Yuan did not mind the time, but he did mind it a lot. He had accepted Zombie Alliance's mission to attack Yulu Blessed Land. As time passed, Zombie Alliance's higher-ups would urge him more. If he did not show progress, others would take over. Thus, Shark Demon and Subai Man's pressure had always been high. Sir knows I am a hasty person. Dragging on would lead to mishaps. We should take down Yulu Blessed Land as soon as possible. Shark Demon laughed, continuing, It seems that my earlier remuneration did not satisfy Sir. Sir Chen can quote a price. I will try to satisfy you. Fang Yuan shook his head as he smiled. It is better to take down Yulu Blessed Land slowly. Lord Shark Demon, do you not know the value of a battlefield killer move? Of course I do. I know that the true value of Yulu Blessed Land is not just these battlefield killer moves. It is the method to use the Dao marks in the Blessed Land to create a battlefield killer move. But these methods can be obtained from the land spirit after capturing the Blessed Land, Shark Demon said. What if there is no land spirit? Fang Yuan asked immediately. It is only a small possibility. Shark Demon hesitated. There is a possibility no matter how small. Has Lord Shark Demon seen the land spirit after attacking Yulu Blessed Land for so long? I doubt that is the case. Thus, the safest way is to slow down the attack and comprehend all of the battlefield killer moves. Fang Yuan sighed deeply. Shark Demon was starting to get angry. He continued to urge him, but Fang Yuan was insistent on his idea. Shark Demon could not ruin their relationship. He needed Fang Yuan's help. He could only endure it. Fang Yuan had no fear. He raised the price, finally stopping after reaching Shark Demon's limit. After resting for a few days, Fang Yuan followed Shark Demon into Yulu Blessed Land again. This time he used Star Thought Immortal Gu, expending many days and finally unraveling the freezing rain-frozen earth killer move for Shark Demon. As for this Star Thought Immortal Gu, It was quite a peculiar thing. After rebirth, Fang Yuan succeeded in his first attempt at refining star thought immortal goo. But in fact, refining immortal goo was not so easy. He could refine star thought immortal goo because Fang Yuan had a lot of practice in his previous life. Or perhaps his luck had become better after connecting luck to Heilu Lan. His elevated luck could be one of the reasons why the goo refinement succeeded. Fang Yuan was accumulating materials now. He waited for the time to be right before he refined the rank 6 all-out effort goo. Time passed, several months went by quickly. Under Fang Yuan's help, Shark Demon had a much easier time attacking Yulu Blessed Land than in his previous life. Freezing Rain, Frozen Earth, Fighting Soul Battlefield, 8 Doors Labyrinth, they were all unraveled by Fang Yuan one after another. After refining Star Thought Immortal Goo, Fang Yuan no longer lacked Star Thoughts. He grasped 80 to 90% of Freezing Rain, Frozen Earth, Fighting Soul Battlefield, and 8 Doors Labyrinth. Even though Fang Yuan did not have the corresponding Immortal Goo to create any of the Battlefield killer moves, this was already an immense gain. Fang Yuan's understanding towards Battlefield killer moves had become very deep. Using the light of wisdom, one day Fang Yuan was confident of creating his own unique Battlefield killer move using the Immortal Goo that he possessed. Finally, Fang Yuan faced the Battlefield killer. Move Unmoving Troops once again. He finally met with difficulty. Unmoving Troops was the final trial in Yulu Blessed Land. It involved Wisdom Path and was very tough to breach. Since Fang Yuan did not have any experience of unraveling it in his previous life, progress was slow. Fang Yuan simply abandoned it. He did not join Zombie Alliance, so Shark Demon could not command him. Of course, the main reason was that Central Continent was in chaos now. With the shattering of Starry Sky Grotto Heaven, countless fragment worlds had scattered over Central Continent. In his previous life, Fang Yuan obtained dual Grandmaster attainment level from the Fragment World's Dream Realm. But he did not explore the Dream Realm fully. In this life, Fang Yuan was deeply in anticipation. If he fully explored the Dream Realm, how much would his gains be? Would his Wisdom Path and Star Path attainment level rise again? Or maybe his other path's attainment levels?